Welcome to the Bali Insiders podcast. I'm Carly.
And I'm Emma, and we are your insiders in Bali.
We're here to give you all the best Bali tips and advice, whether you're holidaying here or making the move to Bali.
We're also bringing you insider chats with all of Bali's movers and shakers.
So if you've got Bali on your mind, this is a podcast for you.
Well, welcome back everyone.
Hello, welcome to our very special episode.
So as you can see, we are not in our usual podcasting space. This is actually the first time we've done the podcast on location.
Yep.
Slight upgrade.
Little upgrade. We asked if we could bring our sign. They said no. Probably understandable.
We're actually in the Nusantara Presidential Villa at the Apurva Kempinski Resort in Nusa Dua. So this is like the luxe of the luxe right now.
Yes, yeah. We've actually moved in, just into the wardrobe in the back.
That's big enough, bigger than my house.
It's big enough.
So really exciting. We're here today in this space to bring you a really exciting story.
Yeah.
Em, you and I are both major foodies.
Huge foodies, and we were super excited to bring this story to everybody because Bali is a global food destination now, and I think this story really highlights where Bali is now sitting globally, and the story is just really special.
So we're here today to tell you all about Kadek, who is one of the chefs here at the Kempinski. So the Kempinski here has a lot of dining destinations, and it's one of the major foodie destinations in Bali itself. They have a program that runs every year called so I don't get this wrong, it's called the Celebration of the Culinary Arts. And they bring a lot of Michelin star chefs with a Michelin star background. They bring young talents, they encourage young talents, they do lots of workshops, hands-on training, chef collaborations. So there's always a lot of excitement when it comes to the food scene around the Kempinski here. And so Kadek is one of the younger chefs, one of the younger talents here at the Kempinski, and he has made it all the way through to the grand final to represent the whole of Asia Pacific for the Young Talents Escoffier competition, which is incredible.
Incredible. And we're, as we said, really excited to bring you his story and how he got to the grand final.
So he's gotten all the way through to be the number one person in all of Asia Pacific, and in November he will be traveling to France to compete on the world stage in the grand final. So we're really excited to see a young Balinese talent flying the flag for Bali, flying the flag for Indonesia, and showing the rest of the world what great culinary talent there is here in Bali.
So not only are we lucky enough to have Kadek here today, but we are also lucky enough to be joined by his mentors, who are culinary chefs here at the hotel. Executive Chef Johan, Chef Jean-Yves, and Chef Kit.
Now, each of these chefs are multi-award winners in their own right, and all have their own strong talents. And Kadek is lucky enough, though, the role they play in this story is that they are his mentors, and they're preparing Kadek for every chance at success in France. So not only do we have Kadek, we have his three mentors here with us today to tell you a little bit more about what's coming up for Kadek and what this means for Bali and the world stage of the culinary arts in Bali. Welcome everyone, and thanks for being with us here today, or well, us being with you here at the gorgeous resort. So Kadek, we're going to start with you today. You're the main star. Can you tell us a little bit about what made you so passionate about food and cooking and made you want to become a chef?
The first when I want to start, why I want to start become a chef, it's because of my cousin. Yeah, my cousin showed me the picture, the history about the kitchen, so I think I will start with this.
I like that. Yeah, and we've also heard that you were a very talented carver and drawer as well. Has that helped you also?
Yeah, it's because in Bali we was born with the art, maybe with the, I like this.
Born with so many talents is what you're born with.
And so, Kadek, you are surrounded here today by some incredible mentors. How have they helped you get to this point in the competition?
Oh, I have been a lot of support from everyone in the Apurva Kempinski Bali, from my chef, from my mentor to show me how to treat the ingredient, to show me the skill of in the kitchen. So I get a lot of experience from them.
Learning from the masters already. So let's head over to Chef Jean-Yves, who's going to be accompanying you to France for the grand final. So #1 cheerleader as well. What attributes did you see in Kadek that made you realize that he could compete on a global level?
Yes, of course. Kadek, of course, is arriving at this level, so you have all the capacity to go at the final. Of course, it's not me; it's all the jury before we take this decision. And it was amazing during the two last competition. Really, he do a very good job at a very high level. And all we ask Kit and we learn. He remake very nice and with a lot of precision and very meticulous. So of course he have all the capacity to go for the next for the last and the mondial concours, but after when you are the competition there is often many issues happening, and you have to take care of that, and you have to stay very calm.
Yeah,
of course,
I imagine.
Of course, and you have to take many decisions by himself. So for me, his big opponent is himself. It's a battle of himself.
Yes.
I think, of course, but it's a very big struggle. But it could be that because he always is surprised for when you have some issue. Always he have the good react.
So good resilience, and probably I think must be able to handle the pressure.
I was thinking that pressure
and the
and
second
discipline.
opponent, of course, is a time. The time.
Yes.
That is crazy. So we have to training with him before, and also. I want to say thank you for the chef Johan and Mr. Guéronet, the manager, to let us going before in France to use all the products.
Yes.
And to be more quiet to begin. He make him very sure.
Sure, and that's probably something we did talk about this off camera before, is that you're actually going 2 weeks early so that Kadek can get used to all the new ingredients before he has to go and use them in the competition.
We are lucky that for that we are very lucky.
Very supported, see, Kadek, so much support there.
Incredible, amazing. So we've got also Chef Johan over here as well. What would it mean for Kadek's career to be part of or win a competition like this?
Basically, I mean, all the competition bring you something. So help you for growth, but not only professional. I mean, personal as well.
Yeah.
The day that you start to apply for the competition, right? You have to be ready, I mean, psychologically, to be ready to work more and make your best to reach the level, right? So, Kadek, he started already a few years ago about this competition, so it's a long journey for him. He grew a lot, I mean, with the mentors and us and everything that he can see around, you know, and listen people, and he absorb everything. So that's the good part of Kadek, is absorbing very quickly. You know, it's very difficult to absorb.
Yes.
And you show you something, and after he can reproduce it. So he basically is like between Jean-Yves and Kit, it's like non-stop to absorb. So he grew up since the beginning of the competition.
Yep.
But that is the professional part. He will be recognized as well by everyone, basically, because his name will be at the moment is one of the best of Asia Pacific, right? So so his name is already known a bit, right? Because you are here today as well.
Yes,
right? So
yeah, exactly.
right? So we can be even knows more and talking about him and Indonesia and Bali and everything, right? Because
Absolutely.
our philosophy here, I mean at Kempinski as well, is to help local people to grow, right? We bring them our knowledge, our skills. As you can see, we don't look so young, right? So we have a lot of experience on the back, right? So we share this one.
You speak about you.
No, about me.
Speak for yourself.
About me, of course. So there's a lot to share with the local community and people, right? So when we have someone as Kadek, I mean, the sharing that we have every day with him, our experience, our skills, our past, right? Our story, because there's a lot of story in our life as well, right?
Yeah.
Jean-Yves and kids did a lot of competition, you know, as you can see, Jean-Yves, he wear the collar, right?
Yes, yes.
It's the highest French competition as well, so I mean, he absorbs a lot, so the thing as well is important is not only professional part, right? That's the professional one, is personal growth as well.
Yeah, yes.
Because it's tough, it's really tough. People doesn't really know what's happened, right? But basically, as soon as he starts, he's eating competition, he's sleeping competition, he's dreaming competition, he's dreaming non-stop.
Yeah, everything is.
His mind until the D-Day, right? After he can release, but at the moment he cannot.
Yeah,
Because
it's just focus,
yes,
dedication.
Yes,
Yeah.
you want to success. But to have this mentality, I mean, to grow up, I mean, and to learn, is not that easy. It's not easy. It's very, very tough. And three of them, they can talk about that, right? Because they did a lot of competition, and it's very tough.
Yeah.
Personally, for private life, everything. Right?
Yeah, because you've got to balance
because
the
you
eating,
do it in
sleeping,
this one.
dreaming
You do
competition.
everything in this one, you have a lot of pressure. Yes, he looks calm. Huh? He's
Yes.
pretty calm. Huh?
Yeah.
But he has a lot of pressure on himself. You have the pressure of us, of course. We want him to success, right? So,
Yeah.
but it's for him. Basically, it's not for us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have the pressure of, I mean, us here, Kempinski, Bali, Indonesia, Asia
Yeah.
Pacific.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
No pressure, huh?
Yeah. You know what they say? Just be like a duck, all calm on the surface, and underneath you're going like really fast.
So yeah, he will bring a lot. He bring already a lot to him between Indonesia, Asia Pacific, already two big steps. So the last one, right, worldwide. So, but we are very confident. So
Yeah.
So lots of growth personally and
Yes.
professionally
Yes.
for you, Kadek. So let's move over to Chef Kit now. So Chef Kit, we want you to tell us a little bit more about the most impressive thing that you've seen Kadek do in the kitchen so far, or the most impressive dish that he's made.
For myself, Kempinski is very big.
Yes.
I'm working upstairs. He's in the coral. So when we know that we are going to participate in Indonesian Open, so I won 30 competition in France.
Whoa.
French champion, European champion, gold medal Olympic in German. But we have a fantastic Chef Jean-Yves Meilleur de France, means best craftsmanship of the year. So I was quite busy also. I said, yes, chef, no problem. So for the selection of Indonesian, I don't know Kadek also. So I don't see. I just pass by, okay, I don't spend much time because I also don't know him. I know a powerful man here, so he can do it. But when he win, come back, I say, what? And then when the final plates going to competition, I saw the plate, wow, this guy. Not even go there, I already know sure he win. Then from that time onwards, I be more closer to him.
Yep.
I even tell chef, okay, I can do with him. Then for the Southeast Asia selection, then we stay together every day.
Wow.
And I see him as a monster. He's quiet,
Yeah.
but he can take maximum. But I think all this is because the passion himself is willing to do it.
Right. So you're the silent monster, Kadek. You'll get over to France and you'll be the quiet one that people will maybe not see as much, and then you're just going to come out powerful.
He is very calm. He is a very good listener and analyzer.
Yes.
Yeah, he listens to all of us. He absorbs everything inside. He analyzes also at the same time.
Yes.
It sounds like they're those kind of key skills. You've all said the same thing that kind of make him special. You know, he listens, he takes everything in, he absorbs everything.
Competition, individual, different candidates have different capacity, different speed. Yeah, he can adjust very fast.
Yep.
If we want, we said we go faster, and then he can adapt very fast.
Excellent. Adaptable
as well.
Performing under the pressure. So Kadek, we're going to take it back to you now. If you can tell us a little bit about what sorts of things do you do to prepare for the grand final? Like, what does that look like for you preparing for the grand final?
For the grand final, we preparing because now we have 2 challenges. So in the roll, we can bring 2 ingredients from our country.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we focus with this, with what we will bring and which taste we will give to the final.
So it's like, are you in the kitchen now, like practicing, or are you still just doing your regular job of preparing chefs at Coral, food at Coral?
For this moment, we already start. Maybe since 1 month before, we already start for preparing the dish.
Preparing the dish.
Wow.
Yeah. Practice. So all day long practicing different ingredients, different skills. Is it like being an Olympian, like where you've got the stopwatch on and
Yeah, I
the
was gonna say,
time?
what's the time?
The kitchen, basically, take him out from the kitchen that he's used to work in Coral.
Yep.
And put him in production kitchen with Chef Jean-Yves, Chef Kit, and every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Yes.
Wow.
Every day.
This is the support from the Apurva Kempinski Bali.
So it is like a full training camp.
Yeah.
It's a long way. No?
Yeah. It's a long way. No wonder you are eating, drinking, sleeping, and dreaming the competition.
Unbelievable.
We don't sleep together.
We do call it a night.
We do end at some point. So what about, are we allowed to know about those 2 ingredients? Have they been finalized yet? Or is that a secret?
Your secret?
It's still a secret.
Still a secret. Have you narrowed it down though? Do you know which 2 it will be from Indonesia?
Sorry?
The 2 ingredients, do you know already?
Yeah, you know.
You know, but it's a
them, you
secret.
know what you're going to use. Yeah.
So now
But
it's
we
like
can't know.
practicing, figuring out what you're going to.
Maybe you can speak about the ingredients.
The ingredient.
Yeah, you can
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, bien sûr.
We've got the permission. We've got the permission.
The scoop.
So the ingredient we will bring kemangi. This is the herb from Indonesia.
Yes.
It give different taste. And the other one is candle nut.
Oh, nice. So now you've got to figure out how you're presenting them in your
Now
dishes.
we try to which technique we put inside, how to cook for give the full flavor from this ingredient.
Wow, so interesting.
What's the time frame, like in the competition, how much time do you have to create the dish?
So for the 2 challenge, we have 5 hours for finish
Wow.
these 2 challenge.
Yep. And that's starting, you don't bring anything in prepared. That's all from raw, from.
So you've got to do everything from scratch. Wow.
Wow. Exciting.
Unbelievable.
But it is like training to be an Olympian. Yeah, very similar.
Yeah. So as a Balinese person, what, I guess, does it mean to you representing Asia in this like global competition.
Because you're the number one for
You
Asia
are.
Pacific.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and obviously there's going to be a lot of focus because people know Bali and you're Balinese. What does that mean for you and your community in Bali?
Of course, now I am very exciting to represent Bali, Indonesia, to go to international competition for the final in France. Maybe I want to show Indonesia is not only have good ingredient, maybe. So now I want to show also we have the talent from Indonesia who can go to final.
Yes,
Absolutely.
That's something that Emma and I talked about in the intro, how much we love the culinary scene in Bali and how much talent there is here. And I think when people think about Bali, they know that there's lots of talented artists and sculptors and painters, but may not automatically think how much talent there is in the culinary department as well. So you're flying the flag for Bali and Indonesia and all of Asia Pacific. So we're super, super excited for you. We're definitely going to be updating everyone on our channels how you go in the competition. So we're wishing you all the luck, but before you go, we wanted to actually throw the last questions to the three chefs. What is going to be, before Kadek goes and competes in that final, what is going to be your last piece of advice or last words of wisdom to him from each of you just before he goes in?
For me, Kadek is quite strong, really. So I am sure he make only making a good job. We don't care what's happened after. Only to show to the world that people from Indonesia and more Bali could be also at a good level. And I want to say he has to take many pleasure first, and
that's a great piece of advice. So to enjoy it,
enjoy the experience.
Like, it's not just about it's about you enjoying it personally as well.
He could be proud to represent Indonesia and also the strong of Asia. Now we're very emerging.
Yeah.
So you're a pioneer. Pioneer, Kadek. All right, so we're taking is get the pleasure from it yourself. What about you, Chef Johan?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we know what is the competition basically is cooking every day, right? So it's a special cooking on that day. I mean, me as executive chef, you know, I say we think the same thing, you know. Now, after 1 year, the staff they start to repeat what I said. I mean, good seasoning, good cooking, good products, right? Good chef, and cook with love. Right?
Cook with love.
So if you don't cook with love, it's two different products. So I mean, Kadek put love in the food. He will do it. He will do his best on that day. So I mean, the advice that we give you him every day, right? Of course,
Yes.
the last day before competition, I will send him a small message, right?
Yep.
For us, he's already a winner. So the way that you work, the way that you handle the competition, the way that you work here with us, the way that he won the previous one, I mean, it's fantastic, right? So you just need to continue the last step, you know, to be one of the best, if he's not the best, you know. But at the end of the day, it's competition. So
Yeah.
you have people maybe better than us, people maybe less. We don't know.
You don't know. That's the whole thing.
It's worldwide
Yeah.
competition.
Yep.
Imagine it's worldwide competition.
The joy.
Yeah.
All the country is represented on that day.
Yeah.
So of course he will give his best
And he will cook with love.
with love.
Cook with love.
Consistency, you know.
Love
But
and-
is a training. Nothing happened like this right on that day.
Yes.
Everything is trained
Yeah.
Yeah.
before.
It's
All the
everything
things
you've
you've
done
learned.
leading up there.
The timing, the worst challenge. The worst challenge is fighting with time.
Yes.
That is the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
It often sounds like from everything that you've said that it's actually less about the cooking, like or the chefing. You've got those skills. It's about the mental game of it all.
It's so much aspects.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much setting to win the competition.
Yeah, the time, the spotlight,
Everything is-
the
Pressure.
Yeah.
It's about having
that.
all of those skills.
So what about
time frame?
Yes. So what about you, Chef Kit? What are your final words of advice?
Me, I want to share to Kadek that myself, I always practice, must listen to the heart. He have to listen to his heart, where he want to go.
Excellent.
This one only he himself can find himself inside. If he find himself happy, like Chef said, to be happy, you can kill everyone.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Excellent. They're all lovely last.
I know, I got a little
goosebumpy. Lovely last messages,
I
Kadek.
always do that, so you can listen left, right, center, but this is the computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your heart is your
know it in
computer.
yourself.
You're cooking with love and you're taking the pleasure from it. That's all very, very nice last advice for you. Well, we thank you all for being with us today. We're so
Thank you so much.
excited
Thank you so
to be
much.
able to share with everyone the exciting journey that Kadek has coming up and all the hard work that I'm sure all of you and especially Kadek have been doing. And we are really excited to see what happens in France.
What an amazing story. That was just, I think, so inspirational and really does show like where Bali is globally in the food scene and culinary world.
Super exciting. I can't wait to see how Kadek goes.
Yeah, and I can't wait to hear about the dishes that he's going to cook.
Since we didn't get to find that bit out.
I know. So it's quite intriguing. So we will obviously update everyone that wants to follow his journey and this incredible story. We will update on all of our channels, Instagram, and we'll include everything in the show notes as well.
So you can follow along on Kadek's journey as well and see how he goes.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be fair, especially for those watching and not listening, for us to not give you a sneak peek of this stunning space. I mean, I've been to the Kempinski before, stunning, beautiful, but I mean, the Nusantara Presidential Villa is next level.
It's amazing.
We may never be here again. So while we've got the chance to see this space, we're going to show you as well for those watching along. So if you're listening and you're excited to take a little sneak peek of what it looks like here, then you can jump onto our YouTube and you can check out this amazing 3 master bedroom suites, beachfront, our dressing room that's bigger than my house. Amazing. So thank you to the Kempinski for letting us film here today. And we're really excited to keep you up to date with how Kadek goes. And if you want to try his cooking yourself, well then pop on over to the Kempinski during your Bali stay. Until next time. See you guys.
Thanks for listening to Bali Insiders Podcast. If you love tuning in as much as we love making it, please subscribe and leave us a review.
You can also follow us on both Facebook and Instagram and drop us a DM if you have a topic you'd like us to cover.
We love keeping you up to date with what's really happening in Bali.